With volleyball in full swing, HBCU Game Day decided to head down to Howard University to check out Bria and Cimone Woodard to see how things were going and if everything was what they expected.
I definitely think that I've gotten what I've been looking for by coming to Howard. Everything is just so amazing, and being at HBCU it's so different than what I've been in the past, and just the sense of community here is amazing. Yes, for sure. I definitely love being at an HBCU, and Howard just feels like home with volleyball and the school and everything. So I really love it. Back home, we're at a family white space. It's just been so amazing, having people relate to you at different levels. Things like Jack and Jill that you have to explain, or that you kind of feel embarrassed talking about with your white friends. Everybody did it here, and it's just every part of you, people are also can relate to, and it's just so different and awesome. I think that it being an HBCU, it kind of makes the change a little bit more easy because it feels like home when you first get here. So you just connect almost instantly. So. Yeah, and the curriculum is different. I feel everything is geared towards people who look like us with our backgrounds. And for instance, freshman seminar, how we learn the history of Howard, we learned so much Black history, and then even in U.S. history class, we're really focusing on people who look like us, Black people, in these classes, and I think it's really amazing. I definitely agree with the Black history. I feel I've learned a lot more Black history just in these last 4 months than I've learned almost in my entire life, which is an amazing thing to be around.
While everything seemed great, but the question I really wanted to ask was, how was your first Howard homecoming?
Our first time at Howard homecoming was it was fun, and it was really interesting. I wasn't expecting to have to stand in line for hours to get tickets to Yardfest and the step show and stuff. But they were really awesome. And I think that whole experience of just Yardfest and all the activities, they were just once in a lifetime. And even though it was COVID, it was a little different, but I still feel the spirit of the events and stuff like that were the same.
We know college is a new experience for everyone, but let's see how Bria and Cimone made their adjustment.
From going from high school and club volleyball to college volleyball right now, it's been a really big adjustment, especially having to wake up early for morning lifts, and then having to come back later in the day for practice, and then only having one off day a week. It's more tiring on my body than I first wasn't thinking about it to be, but I think that it's paying off. Yes, I've definitely had to adjust to a faster offense, especially being a middle life and having to turn extra hard for closing the blocks and stuff. But I feel I've been able to ease into it and get the hang of it as the season has gone by. Preseason was really helpful for that, and I feel just doing our best now. Yes, I agree. I think that I was really prepared for college, honestly, but one main difference that I can say about college volleyball is that being an outside, it's a lot more, you're more passing oriented, you have to be able to do every part of the game well. Just because outside gets so many touches on the ball, you have to make sure that you're able to execute when not just hitting, but also passing, blocking, on serve receive, on serving. So many jobs that you're doing, you have to make sure that you're crisp in all of them. So.
Now that they're finally here, they let us know how they felt about how everything's been going.
I've really enjoyed it so far. I feel I'm getting the most out of my college experience, and I feel I've made so many friends, and I've just formed so many relationships with people from all over the country who go here, and I just think that it's such an amazing experience. I agree. I think this experience is one of a kind.
And here's the real question everybody wanted answered.
Which one's
Who's
the best?
better? Oh yes. I think that we're both biased, but
Y'all, it's game day. When the band is what you hearing, everybody here is cheering. All your worries disappearing, y'all, it's game day. Whether televised or streaming live in person while you're screaming, no more waiting, no more dreaming, y'all, it's game day.